we're going to take a look at how to take Read and Write and the Google LTI 1.3 and make them work together so students can do things like annotate, highlight, and draw on a PDF. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to show you to go to your module or create an assignment like you normally would under assignments. So clicking on the plus sign, and we're going to pop up and create a new assignment. And so I could create it from here, type in the name of the assignment, and go on. I've already done that, so I'm going to do this one. And I'm actually going to configure the assignment for Tech Talk this month on this video to kind of show you how this works. So inside of the assignment, we're going to actually configure it for the Google Assignments LTI 1.3. Okay. One of the things you'll need is you'll need a PDF of whatever it is that you want the students to work with, whether that's a writing, a worksheet, a reading, whatever it is. So we're going to click on edit. Up there at the top, you could put things like a video of what you want them to do, video of directions of how to submit it, a lesson, slideshow, whatever you want to do at the top like you normally would, including directions. And then the submission type is what's really key and what we're going to be doing differently here. So this is going to move a little slowly for some reason. And so submission type is what we're really going to take a look at. So give this a second. Put our directions here as an instructor. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to click on submission type. Right now it has no submission type. We're going to do external tool. And we're going to go pick the Google Assignments 1.3. And I want to be careful here because there is still one called Google Cloud Assignments. That one is eventually going to be depreciated. So we want to move away from using that and we want to work on using the newer one, 1.3. So we're going to click Find. And it's going to give us a list. So if you just scroll down and find Google. So again, this is the one, Google Docs Cloud Assignment is going to be depreciated within the next year or so. And then Google Assignments 1.3 is the one we really want to start working with. And what's nice is Read and Write and the way I'm showing you to set this up work really great together because this will make a copy of the PDF for each student. Okay, and you couldn't do that with the old one. PDFs would not have worked in that old one in the same way. So it's going to pop up the first time and ask you to link. So you're going to click link. Just so you know, on the back end in your Google Drive, there will be folders created just like they used to if you ever use Google Classroom, which will include all of the submissions for the student work. Honestly, you're still going to grade it in Canvas, or at least in a tab that pops off of Canvas. And so for you as an instructor, that's not necessarily the most important thing, but it's something to be aware of. So then we're going to click link. And it's telling you it can create folders, manage folders, and store information for you and all that stuff. All right, so on this screen, we need to click on attach. For my English teachers out there, we could do plagiarism checker or originality checker. One thing I'll note about that is you only get 5 per class. So I wouldn't pick this for every assignment. I might do this for like a big term paper, and it'll actually check the internet for the wording that the student used and see if they copied and pasted from something off the internet. So that is there for you as well. All right, so we're going to click attach, and we're going to pick a PDF out of our Google Drive. So in my case, I'm going to just type in PDF and see if I have any that'll work. But you might have some in particular that you're doing for an assignment. So I'm just going to search PDF and see what happens. See what I got. So I don't know if I want to use that or not. I think I might actually. So I'm actually going to steal and use Ms. Long's assignment. So that way it's a good one. It's a great example for this. So she had this worksheet that she wanted her students to be able to do. So I'm going to use that one. It's a PDF already. And so it's their time worksheet. It tells you each student will get a copy. That's what we care about. Okay. And then we know it's a PDF. So we're going to click create. And the Google Assignment LTI piece is pretty much done. The next piece of this is just showing the students how to use Read and Write and how they are going to submit it so that you can grade it. Okay, so I am going to click select now and scroll down and click save and publish. Okay, so now as a teacher, I just want to show you what the teacher will see. I'm going to make another video for students and what the student side of all of this looks like, because I'm going to go into this class and I'm going to make myself a student and show you all of that. But I just want you to have the idea of how to configure this. So as the teacher, I'd see all my stuff at the top, like if I added directions and all that stuff, that would be at the top. But then the Google Assignment e-piece is right here. When students submit, you will actually see that right here, and you'll be able to click on it to see that submission. It'll open in a new tab. When it opens in a new tab, you'll be able to grade it there. One thing of note in your edit assignment settings, shout out to Miss Walls. She said one thing that makes it a little bit easier for her and for students is this option down here that says open a new window. So I'm going to show you that real fast. So right here it says load this tool in a new tab. That's a really great idea to select that. And what that'll do for students is when they go to this assignment, it'll pop it open in a new tab for them, and it makes it a little just easier for them to see all of it. It doesn't kind of get embedded and kind of hidden. And for you as the teacher, it's a little bit easier as well for grading purposes. So once we have that all configured, it's ready to go. You want to give it a due date and all that. But then the other side of this is going to be teaching the students how to do it. So you'll get to see that student view video as well. So that at least shows you how to configure it as the teacher, though. Okay. The magic really happens on the student's end when they can draw on it and annotate on it using Read&Write, which is a much more powerful tool than we all probably realized. So this is actually what we'll see. If I click on this, we'll actually see it in a new tab. And now you can see all of that like googly stuff, if you will. This is a little bit of Google trying to make Google Classroom kind of like type tools work inside of Canvas. So they're still working on this. This is a newer tool. Google actually is creating this. So it's a little different from that previous one that was written by third party. So now I can see that, and then see there's even a return button. So once I'm done grading them, I'll be able to send it to some students. There is like a cool little tutorial that'll help walk you through some things to know what to do and how to do it. And so that's kind of helpful. So there you have it, the Google Assignments 1.3. Be on the lookout for the Read and Write video for the student side. Thanks so much.